Morning, guys. It's 5:52. I woke up a little bit later, but here, I'll show you. But it's still 5 o'clock. I got a lot planned for today. I'm making a newsletter for the YouTube channel for you guys. Some funnel changes. I might do some outreach. See if I can just get a client and go that route. I'm debating on it. And just working on copy and learning. So I'm gonna get into it, and I'll start, and I'll check in with you guys in a bit. Peace, guys. What's up, guys? I'm watching, I'll show you, David Garfinkel podcast on research. He's speaking about how important it is in research to know your customer from the from the beginning of their day to the end. You need to know what triggers them. These are things I already know, but he's saying it's important in the research process. And you want to pick that one customer who is easiest to sell to. You don't want to pick 50,000 customer avatars. You just want to pick one and sell to that one specifically. So that's where I'm at right now, and I'll check in with you guys in a bit. What's up, guys? Taking a break from the computer to just talk about what's going on. So, all I've been doing is watching informational videos. Started taking notes because I need to retain this information and have it, not just listen to it. So, taking notes, and I'm going to start writing in a bit. I think I'm going to go get in the shower, hit a workout, or I don't know if I'm going to work out today. Today's my rest day, but working out just makes me feel good, so we'll see. It'll be a boxing circuit if I do, because I hit legs yesterday, and that's what I'm doing. My rest days are now well, it's not my rest days, because I only had one rest day, but I took a step back, and now I do a normal day and then an active recovery day, which is kind of a rest day. But yeah, we're just learning. I'm watching this old Eugene Schwartz workshop, and it's crazy. The stuff he's talking about still applies to today. And I also printed out some of my notes from Copy That's Mega Course. If you guys have heard of them or seen the video of that course, watch it if you don't know anything. It is crazy. It's packed with so much information, and it's free. Made by people who are in the space and have made lots of money. But yeah, I printed out my notes, and then I'm just watching informational videos, and I'm going to also read. But for right now, just informational videos, shower, then read. And I've been doing laundry. Sunday is my day for laundry, cleaning my room, that kind of thing. So, mixing all of it in. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys in a bit. And I gotta edit yesterday's video. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. Peace. What's up, guys? So, just took a shower like 30 minutes ago. I started writing a newsletter. I'm gonna write a newsletter for the channel, so be on the lookout for that in the description. And I started reading the Little Red Book of Selling for a little bit, and now I'm taking a little break. I'm gonna eat, brain rot, and log back in. So I'll see you guys then. Peace. What's up, guys? Just finished making the newsletter. I'll show you guys right now. Actually, I can't show that one because it looks clapped. Why does it look like that? I didn't save it, did I? Oh no. Alright, I gotta fix this real quick. You guys can watch me do it. Now it looks clapped. It's just a little sliver. But when I go back, hey. So this is what we got for the newsletter. Keeps you on edge for each piece of daily value. My newsletter, you guys will see it in the description. But if you guys want to join it, it's in the description. I'm gonna drop daily value, tips and tricks, what I'm working on. So check it out. And let me show you guys. Got the room cleaned up. Today's Sunday, so it's a cleaning day. But desk is always kind of crazy, 'cause that's where all the work is done. Here's the broken mobile. I'll show you guys. This side of the screen doesn't work. But yeah. This big shelf, you guys probably see it. This is when I was detailing. I bought all of this. And now I just detail our personal cars at the house, not commercially as a business. But yeah, the room. Here's my grub, work clothes, weights, workout, more workout equipment, bed, pants, shoes that I actually have to clean, and then water. Here's the DJ setup. You guys probably didn't know, but I do a little bit of mixing. It's fun. I enjoy it. House music is my favorite genre, so I enjoy it a lot, but I don't do it too much lately. Here and there, but very focused on work. And then the diploma that I almost didn't get. And I forgot to show the drippity skippity. This is a workout shirt, but everything I have in here, pretty much thrift store. I got some fire. I'm like a mix of old money and the old 90s style, classic baggy jeans, graphic tees, but I like to keep it minimalist too. Black tees with baggy jeans, or a black tee with some linen pants, stuff, simple stuff. And then I also like my crazy graphic shirts too. Here's a pair of kicks that I got back when I went to Tallahassee with my brother. I bought these. I'd never seen anyone with them, so I liked them. They're Dunks. I rarely wear them though. Pretty cool. I only have those, my work shoes, which are out there, and those that I just showed you, and the fake Birkenstocks. And then here's the supplement stack. Creatine, I just got today. Multivitamin, collagen, fish oil, probiotic. But I've heard those are good supplements to start out with, and since I started this health journey, I'm feeling a lot better. So I definitely recommend investing in your health. I've felt a big difference so far. But yeah, I just finished cleaning the room, did the newsletter. Now, probably gonna lock in, find something to do, probably write. I haven't done much writing today, other than the newsletter. So, I'll do that and get yesterday's video posted. It's uploaded onto YouTube, it's just not posted. So, I'll have to fix that and get that right. But that is where we're at right now. I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace. What's up, guys? I'm back. You guys haven't seen me in a minute, but what have I gotten done? So I've been doing some product research and customer research, just figuring out deeply who my customer is, because we all think we've done enough research until the results show, and I clearly haven't done enough research to justify that. I was watching I told you guys earlier, the Eugene Schwartz video, and he emphasizes a lot on how copy isn't really writing, it's just good research. And when you don't have the research, you don't know who you're writing to, which skews your whole writing perspective on this avatar. So how that's affecting me is I'm writing to my avatar and it's not hitting the nail on the head. I'm speaking to them and they're just seeing it like, yeah, you think that's my problem, but it's really not. It's deeper. And I'm looking through Reddit. That's normally where I look. I have started looking at YouTube, but I'm really just understanding who my customer is. And I've realized that all these copy problems I'm having, I think is down to just poor research. I do a couple hours of research. Don't get it twisted and think that I'm not researching, because I am. It's just I'm not doing enough. And that's why I'm emphasizing this to you guys. For those of you who are copywriting, marketing, whatever, really nail the research and go back. Just because you research once doesn't mean you have enough, because you probably don't. There's always more to learn about your customer. There's one hidden spot you may have never found, and there's your problem right there that nails it right on the head. Now you use that in your copy and bam. But the biggest problem I'm having is I don't know really who my target customer is. I haven't nailed that one customer profile. I think it's something like that. The one customer that you're primarily selling to. I don't know who that one reader is. Right now it's, what is it? Beginners looking to make quick gains in the gym. That's my main target. But all my research stands next to a one reader of beginners who are uncomfortable in the gym and are trying to learn. And do you guys see how that could affect your research? If you're writing on one reader, but you're trying to target another, you're speaking to the wrong audience, and it throws off everything. Because now your images aren't matching up with what you're saying, and you're just confusing your reader. When you're confusing your reader with copy, that's never good. You want to put it out as simply and as clearly as possible, so they leave that video, leave that ad, that sales page with one idea. You want everything to add up to that one idea. And that's why I'm going back through this research process, because I really need to sit. Eugene Schwartz was saying how he would get a packet, I think, of his customer, all the data, all the claims on the product, think his customer, everything. And he would sit there and read it for 2 weeks and highlight everything that was important, put it in brackets to make sure he had everything he needed. And he would build up so much knowledge on this one customer and this product that he wanted to either be the as good as or better than, forgot who he said, the editor or the something, like a high level in the business. He said he wanted to be either at the same level or better than them with the product, with the customer. And that's how important it is. I really think that's why I feel like I'm not doing my job in the writing. It's because I don't know who I'm speaking to. And once I figure that out, I've heard it. Once you figure that out, it's wraps. You can pour out anything on the page, and because you know them, you're gonna write stuff that relates to them. You're gonna keep the little stupid bits out that aren't directed, that aren't hitting them and their pain points and their desires. You're gonna keep the random stuff out and write specifically what motivates that avatar. Because that's something I've been learning, and I've seen a pattern of in all copywriters, good ones at least. They emphasize on research, and they'll tell you it's really just a research process. Does writing play a part? Absolutely. You can't just write anything, but all the persuasive text and all the stuff you think you need, if you really just knew your avatar, it wouldn't be an issue. So I'm really doubling down on the research. I may take a couple days because I don't have a phone, and really figure out who I'm speaking to. My ads that I made, here's the thing, I'm running on social media organically. A lot of these guys, copywriters, some of them are organic, but a lot of them are selling products already known, usually paid traffic. A lot of them back in the day were mail order, things like that. So different, but still the same concept. They all follow trends, and markets move in trends. So what I have to do is find the trend on TikTok in my niche, start building my content in that niche, following the trend, and let my copy stand out. I think if I follow that roadmap, I can make it with this product. I need to set myself apart through the copy, because you can't do the same thing as everyone else and expect the same results. Some of these guys are going viral on a video. Now what are you gonna do? Post the same video or make another one that's either better or different? For me, I'm gonna do better and different. So the way I'm going to actually fulfill that is by using copywriting to set myself apart. A lot of these guys on TikTok probably have little to no copywriting skills. Some of them might, I don't know. But a lot of the videos I've seen, it looks like they have none. And that gives me a competitive advantage in the market, in my niche. So I can use that, set myself apart, and eventually get a gap in the market. Now this is all hypothetical. I'm not sure if this is really gonna work, but I was thinking about it, and that's really what I think needs to be done to succeed with affiliates. Now, we won't know until I try, but it's a good shot. You gotta test everything. I think I've stated this in another video, but testing's important. You gotta try everything. And I'm willing to test till something works. There's probably gonna be hundreds of TikTok videos that flop, but when the ones that do really speak to that audience and show them what's possible through my copy, that's the stuff that's gonna bring in opt-ins, and the opt-ins mean audience, and then I have to learn to sell to the audience. But we'll see. So that's what I've been thinking about. I created the newsletter. I didn't speak too much about that. So the newsletter I created, I saw a lot of copywriters doing it, and I just spoke about free value. So I'm gonna use the newsletter to give you guys free value and insight into my life. You guys see it on video, but these will be little bits that I probably don't speak about on camera. And just a more behind the scenes than what you guys see on camera, and it'll build personal brand. And eventually, if I do get to that level where I'm able to teach it, I'll probably start with some free course and maybe start selling paid courses or one-on-one, something. But at this moment, that's not the plan. I'm focused on affiliates, and I'm nowhere near the level of teaching you guys how to be good copywriters. But I can show you guys what I'm doing and give you little tips out of books that I read, sales tips, anything. But it's just a good way to connect with you guys, and you guys can let me know what you want to see too. But that will be in the link in the description. And then I have my Instagram and TikTok. Those are both inactive. I don't post on them. But I think when I get a phone, I'll start posting to build a personal brand on those as well, and get my face out there a little bit more. But I've also today been playing some Siege. If you guys know R6, Rainbow Six Siege, and I'm rusty. That used to be my go-to game for years. During COVID, it was that and Fortnite, and I was just playing those two. Then I got hooked on Siege. I could never get out of Copper though, and it's crazy. I had a pretty nutty KD, but it was Copper players, so maybe that was no competition, but I was what'd you call him? Copper something. It was a funny joke in the Siege community, but I'm an OG Siege player. I played when the game first came out, and then never played again. But I've been playing for a little bit. But today, I played a couple games, won one, got clapped in another quick match. I might play a little more, because I know I emphasize a lot on work, but I do agree in a balance. I've been working almost all day since 5 a.m. I think it's alright to play a little bit of games. Is it the smartest thing to do? No, it's not, because that's more time I could dedicate into the business and what I'm doing. But yeah, just having some fun on Siege. And I'm planning on reading more of that sales book. I think I'm gonna restart it and start taking notes, because there's just too much sauce to read through the book. I think it'd be a waste of time. With the stuff he's putting out, it's high level knowledge, and I don't want to waste it when I can get it all down and I have it in front of me for whenever I need it. I've never heard this stuff he's putting out in a sales book. I've read technically two. One was Never Split the Difference, which was more of a negotiation book, but also sales. And the other one was the Words of Influence by Phil Jones, I think. The Magic Words of Influence. And that just gives you a gist of words you can use to make your prospect. It's more of just psychological words that make your prospect think differently. There was one or sentences, but there was one he said, this is one off the top of my head, but I took notes on the whole book, and that's exactly why I think notes are important, because I don't even remember exactly what I read out of that book, but I have all the notes. So now I can go back and quote whatever piece I'm looking for, and it's right there. I don't have to read the book, it's all there. But the piece I'm talking about is, he said, you can use the sentence, how open are you to the idea of whatever the idea is, and it opens up their mind, makes them think openly about the question, and doesn't close them down. And a lot of times, I think he said this, when you use that, people like to feel open and agree to things. So when you use that opening for your question, it helps it succeed more, helps the question succeed more when you use that opener. Something like that, if you guys understood that. But yeah, just little sentence things, sentence improvers you can use to strengthen your claims, and can use them with prospects to help convert a sale. But I'm coming to the end of the walk, so I'll talk to you guys in a bit. It'll either be right after this or a little bit later. So I'll see you guys then. Peace. What's up, guys? So, took a little break from the computer, and I've decided I'm switching who I'm targeting. So I was targeting beginners, but now I'm going to target a new audience, one that I think I can go at a little bit better and make the messaging apply to them. So that's where we're at right now, and I'm currently stretching, and then I'm getting back on the computer. I'll probably journal just to get it out of the way, and then more research. So I'll check in with you guys in a bit. Peace. What's up, guys? So it's around 12:16 right now, and I'm calling it for the night. I was playing Siege. It's the only reason why I'm up this late, but really good progress on the research. I found a gold mine for reviews and people speaking about their problem. So I'm taking advantage of it. It's just YouTube. It's not anything secret. But found a gold mine, found a lot of stuff I can use in my copy, and I got my journal done, so calling it for the night. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the video, and hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching. Peace.